to Total Talk Sports. I am Tay DZ with the team of Pootie KD, Mr. E, Crud D, two of them this time. Yes, welcome to the cast. Of course, there's Cruddy Ron, but now we also have Cruddy Mitosis because here is Cruddy Queso.
Gave him like two different names.
I, what is my
Why
That
did you
toast?
give
man
him?
name says 1K Tay.
All right,
It
fine.
says
Hold on.
1K
My,
Tay on the screen.
all right, hold on.
It says
My
1K Tay on the screen.
mitosis. Mitosis is the act of
Oh,
one being splitting into
oh
two.
my God,
You
Okay.
man.
have split into two. You are now.
I don't want to speak. No, I don't want to be split into two. That
We
sounds.
just told you about the big words, bro. We just
Uh
told
huh.
you about it.
I thought he said mistletoe. I didn't know
This
what
man
mistletoe.
said mitosis. He made it sound like
I'm
it was
so,
two words.
I thought he said
You know
toast
I'm,
what?
first or toast
God,
in.
Cut, bro.
Like,
Cut.
Cut
cut.
this.
We can't cut. We're already here.
We're already here.
well, folks, this is what y'all get, and this is the raw and uncut.
mitosis.
You get it real over here. So enjoy.
Yep.
It
We
is.
ain't gonna do
It
no
is
faking.
one. It is 1K Tay in the building. 1K Tay, welcome to Total Talk Sports, brother. How are you doing?
Thank you, thank you. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's raining outside, but you know what I'm saying? It's a sunshine in my house. So,
Ooh.
you know, I just want to say, I'm proud to be here. I'm happy to be here. Let's talk some sports.
All right. Want to check in on the crew as well. The rest of y'all. Cruddy Ron, how you doing?
We're doing all right. Uh, yeah, can't complain. Ready to talk some sports and fuck the Eagles.
Yes,
Dang.
yes, fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles, definitely.
Mr. E, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. Can't complain. Of course, it's fuck the Eagles
Oh,
always.
of course, of course.
Yep, yep, yep.
And
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 yeah,
Pootie KD, how you doing?
I'm filling in for the New York Giants today, so fuck the Eagles.
Oh, of course you are.
Yep, fuck the Eagles.
The
Oh
the
man,
rest
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
Giants fans are drinking Pepsi right now, a free medium
Yeah, for
Pepsi.
free. Right, and they're probably gonna get a lot more. Who knows? They might actually have the team turned around now with all the the players they've been picking up.
Indeed, it is free agency time, which means that every bad team is currently filling up roster spots because they have all the cap space to fill them up. So if you are a fan of a team who is
that was a
decent or
shot.
even well,
That was crazy. What do you mean by that? Nobody's gonna say
I
nothing. They're just gonna let you say that. And just
I
all
mean
right.
I
It was
mean
a bunch of
No,
teams
no,
he
no,
could have
no.
been talking about.
I could talk about any
I
team right
was
now.
I was
Uh,
gonna mention a
if
team. I was like, he must be talking about Tennessee, but I don't know.
Hey, it could be
It could
Tennessee.
be Tennessee. That's
It
the
could be
funny
the
part. He
Raiders.
was talking
It could
about
be
at
the
least 10 teams. And if you feel
other.
offended, he's talking about your team.
Exactly. I feel offended. But go ahead. That's why I fuck the Eagles. But go ahead.
It is indeed. If so, I just want to say to every fan of a team that is that was at least in the playoffs or has crazy cap situation. If your team is not doing anything in free agency right now, it's because your team's in cap hell.
Hmm.
So until then, speaking of a team that could have been in cap hell but is fortunately not in it, the Raiders. They just got back Max Crosby because the Ravens have rescinded their trade. Indian given Max Crosby back to the Raiders. Now, thankfully, the Raiders had enough money to still have Max Crosby on the roster because if they did not, imagine if they had to get rid of all them people that they just signed. Fellas, I'm going to go around the virtual room. I'm actually going to give our newest member the floor first. Queso, thoughts on the Ravens giving Max Crosby back up to the Raiders? Oh, I'm sorry. 1K Tay.
Yeah. You tried it. You tried it. People, this is what we have to deal with. See the
Okay.
person who's having fun laughing?
I like to have fun. I like to laugh a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm actually going to give 1KT a little bit of time to reorient himself. We're going to start with you, Mr. E. How do you feel about the Ravens giving back Max Crosby?
Super surprising. When I saw that move, that was really weird. It was one of the weirder off-season moves I've seen in a while, where they kind of rescind a trade for a superstar. I don't think we ever really see that in the NFL. And I mean, if you're a Ravens fan, you got to feel good. You got another elite pass rusher instead, and you still have your first round picks. Um, Me personally, I would have rather had Max Crosby, but I mean, if the Raiders, I mean, if the Ravens feel like they lost a lot of players, you keep your first round pick, you can build the team back out, and yeah. But I don't know. I think the Max Crosby deal would have just brought a lot of energy to the city, a lot of energy to that defense. I mean, and they're the Ravens. They're stacked. They don't need much. You still got Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. You would have been fine. But hey, got your picks. You got Trey Hendrickson. It's the Ravens, man. I hate hearing their fans complain. I don't know. It's a pet peeve.
I mean, when you live in this area for a while, I'm not going to lie, uh, it almost feels like the Ravens complain about having too much money. Meanwhile, Commanders fans, Washington fans, y'all over there in, shacks and wooden huts.
Tiante, you can't talk about us, okay? Just pass the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is why. See, y'all see why I hate Eagles fans. You see it? You see it?
For those that are listening, all five of us are not Ravens fans. We just so happen to live in the same state as Ravens fans. And for you to say they live in huts, you're a bastard.
We live in huts and we're shacks. Like, come on, bro.
Right, come on
All right.
now.
Yeah, go ahead, Booty. Go ahead, bro.
Listen.
Pooty KD. I do want to also bring up Pooty KD. The last time the Ravens backed out of a trade, it was in 2020 with Michael Brockers, a trade with the Los Angeles Rams.
Shout out to Mike Brockers. So to me, I think the Ravens sold the bag. I believe they just got cold feet. Mind you, he was a Raven for what, 4 days?
Yeah.
Since like that Saturday. And
Yeah.
the day right before free agent was supposed to start, which was March 11th, that Wednesday, they found out that Tuesday that he failed that physical. And they was just like, I don't know, 2 first round picks. He's about to be close to 30 off a knee injury. I don't know. Let's back out. That's what I think that the Ravens did. Now, what hurts them, I mean, yeah, they got their 2 first round picks back, but they did not re sign Tyler Lindenbaum. They also lost Isaiah Likely. They lost their punter. They had more losses than gains when free agency started. So by the time the third day of free agency starts, all the running backs have been signed, all the receivers has been signed, players been signed, and all of that. And the Ravens really didn't sign anybody. They spent all their money on Max Crosby, and then they backed out. Luckily for them, they got Trey Hendrickson from the Cincinnati Bengals. Not Max Crosby, but it's better than nothing. And they get their first round picks back from this year and next year. It just sucks that Tyler Lindenbaum is gone. It does suck that they got Mark Andrews instead of Isaiah Likely is gone. Actually, the other tight end left as well. But free agency's, I mean, it's not done. But all the big time players that could have been holes filled on your roster, some of them are gone. And you're just sitting on the outside looking like, man, we really messed up the bag a little bit. And yeah, Ethan's right. Matt Crosby definitely would have helped rebuild this city's, confidence. Because yeah, they got Lamar Jackson, but they're still losing with Lamar Jackson. So it's kind of difficult as a Ravens fan right now, I guess. Even though they've been spoiled with wins and riches for the past like 10 years, but whatever.
Yeah, difficult. We'll call it difficult.
Yeah, we'll
You
call
know.
it difficult.
Disappointing, maybe. I'll give it disappointing. But I mean, Cruddy Run, the Raiders get Max Crosby back. Do you think they're going to still keep Max Crosby?
I mean, at this point, yeah. Uh, I feel like with the trade rescinding, his value can't go any higher than what it was. It's going to definitely go down. So, yeah, they're probably better off just keeping him unless they take a deal which is not as good as the 2 first-round picks the Ravens were offering. So, yeah, you're gonna have
What
to.
Jerry Jones is going to give him?
Rumor was next year's first and next year's second, and Osa Odigizua, who we already traded to the 49ers. So,
Never mind.
yeah,
Raiders can build off of this though. That now that they have enough money to keep Max Crosby because he was already on contract anyway. But they got Quay Walker. He is a dog, so all is well. Nakobe Dean, he is a dog, all is well if he stays healthy. You got Jalen Naylor and wide receiver. They're rebuilding for Fernando Mendoza when he comes to the Raiders. So Matt Crosby says he's a Raider. I guess he's a Raider for now. But for the Raiders, this is huge. I mean, Max Crosby. I'm like, yo, we got people other than me on this defense. This is great. So that's how I take it if I was him. He didn't want to leave anyway.
He didn't, and Tay, I feel like right now the AFC West might be the best division. Actually, no, it is the best division in football. Can the Raiders actually compete with the rest of that division starting next year? At the very least, can they disappoint the other three teams in that division?
no,
I don't know. It's too early to tell.
Way too early to tell.
It's too early to tell because, mind you, they are the Raiders,
Yeah.
and they've been bad for a long time.
Yeah.
So,
And the
but
Broncos are really good. And
they
the
went to the
Chargers
AFC Championship already.
the Chargers are really good. And if the Chiefs get
Also
Mahomes
went to the
back,
playoffs.
the Chiefs get Mahomes back, they're the Chiefs. So, I don't know.
Right. And you're expecting the Raiders to just flip the hourglass upside down because of what now? Tyler Lindenbaum? That's great. Jalen Naylor? Okay. Max Crosby coming back. He's going to do all he can off of that knee injury. 2 linebackers you signed. That's great. New head coach. That's great. Mark Davis is still there. Tom Brady, who I hate so much, he's actually trying to keep this team together. But to say that the Raiders could give him trouble, honestly, I hope they do. I hope they do. Mendoza in college was really, really good. With that new head coach and how the schemes he drew up on in Seattle, who just won the Super Bowl, it's possible that they could. But we need to see it first before we start making these kind of assumptions.
I do have to ask y'all, what's the last division in football that where all 4 teams were good? Like, I remember a few years ago, the NFC East, funny enough, I think it was 2022 Eagles was in the playoffs, Giants was in the playoffs, Cowboys was in the playoffs, and Washington was really good for like the first, I'm gonna say 3 quarters of the year, and then they didn't make the playoffs. And that's the last time I can remember where 4 teams were good. Do y'all think we could get that? Or even if just with any other division this year, do you think we can get that?
From the AFC West?
Or any division.
Any division?
Any division.
The NFC North was pretty good all around, except for Minnesota, but they still was 9-8. And Detroit was not really that good, but they also was 9-8. Packers, who made it to the playoffs, they were what, 9? All right, they wasn't 9-8 because they had a tie. So, all right, 9-7, and then Chicago was the better team. Yes, that's the closest division. I think that was like neck and neck, wire to wire. The best teams in that division.
I'm trying.
I
to
mean, I
think.
could be wrong. I don't see any other.
You're right. You're right. I feel like in the last few years, the NFC North have been the best division in football, but also NFC West. I feel like the only problem is that they have that little baseball team down there in Arizona. But other than them,
Mhm.
That's basically all demons on in that division.
Yeah, the NFC West is demon filled. Yeah, but dang, Arizona, you really just don't belong there. Such a poverty franchise in Arizona.
I do want to check in with y'all's teams free agency wise. Once again, I'm gonna go around the room. Cruddy Ron, Cowboys wise, it seems like everything's slowing down. Do you feel satisfied so far with the Cowboys' free agency? And what do you think they need to get in the draft now that free agency is basically kind of just halted?
Um, yeah, I can say I'm somewhat satisfied. We did make some moves. There was just definitely a change considering Jerry Jones doesn't really do anything. I remember last season I was just looking, just waiting for him to do something. I had my stick ready. I'm just poking this man. Like,
Just
come
nudge.
on, man, do something, please.
Oh, he did something.
You did do something, which was nothing. But hey, the only thing he did do last year was trade away Michael Parsons, which I still question to this day. But we did bring in George Pickens, so that's also another thing that was good. So, double-edged sword there. Um, but the pickups we have this season, we picked up two safeties. We got Jalen Thompson from the baseball team, the Arizona Cardinals. Probably one of the better players on that team, and he's no longer there. So now their team is full of me's. I don't know. We did pick up PJ Locke, who was a safety off of Denver. Denver was a really good team last year, and I like that pickup. Considering Christian Parker coached up PJ Locke while he was in Denver for those 2 seasons. So, I think that was a pick by him, and if that's what he wants, then that's what we're going to get. Other than that, we picked up Kobe Durant from the Rams. I'm very surprised the Rams are not trying to keep him, and I am glad that we actually got Kobe Durant because that man is pretty good. Not going to lie, he's now our number one corner because I don't know what Deron Bland is doing.
Mm.
But that now makes Kobe Durant our best corner on the team. So
In the
take it how
in the
you will,
words in the words of Mr. E, yikes.
Yeah,
Well said,
it's
Terrence. Well
a
said.
it's a little bit of a yikes. Not gonna lie, but hey, that man was the third rated best corner in coverage last season, so I'll take that.
Boo.
I'm I want to welcome back 1K Tay. I want to give you this question. I know we have two Commanders fans in the chat, so I'm gonna try and split up both of these questions for the Commanders fans. 1K Tay, I feel like y'all's is free agency low key wasn't. I don't know. To me, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. How do you feel? How do you feel Washington did with the free agency so far in this offseason?
Um, I feel as though that our off-season pickups this free agency was better than what we did last year, and it's a better step towards just a better season versus we just getting, 1 year players that haven't shown what they can do, or we just getting pieces that don't even make sense, or washed up players for that. We actually got players that's going to make an impact, like an edge rusher and Odafe, or we actually got a good, strong safety who can play in coverage, but also come down and be physical and tackles like Cross. Got a good slot receiver and a Meek Robinson, who can get physical on like tall receivers, short receivers, you know how to put hands on. And we got a good linebacker who's fast, who's athletic, and can go from tackle to tackle to make plays on the ball. So I'm really happy with our free agency so far. We still got to wait and see how the season goes, but I do believe that on defense we are making the right moves. So let's see what offense going to do.
And Mr. E, I do want to ask you, what holes do the Commanders still have on this team, and what can they address in the draft?
Receiver 2. The 49ers haven't released Brandon Ayuk yet, and they will. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Oh,
Oh,
And once
snap.
they do,
talk.
I'm calling AP phone. I'm saying, brother, you need to sign that man immediately.
Oh.
Mm.
Until then, we don't have a second receiver. And I don't want to hear shit about De'Ami Brown because I'm not listening. Okay?
Man.
Until then, we don't have a receiver too. All right, no, for real. I would still say secondary. I would get another corner, or a safety. But outside of that, I feel like we really addressed a lot of holes in this offseason. I really like the moves we made. And we kind of put ourselves in a position where we can really get anybody. We can get anybody we want in at number 7, or if they wanted to trade back, that's also an option. Like I really like the offseason we've had so far. So we just got to build on that, man. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, bro. I legitimately feel like the Commanders, low key, have had one of the better off seasons than they've had in a minute. So honestly, like genuinely, I feel like y'all gonna come back next year for real. For real. I really feel that.
I don't trust your words.
Dang. Well,
Fuck
All
you.
I
right.
tried. I tried, y'all. I tried. I tried.
You said they
tried
was
to be
living in
cordial.
huts, bro. Stop it.
I did say that.
We living in huts and wearing shacks.
Yeah.
Pay less,
Yeah,
use, nigga. Pay
I
less.
think we can come back. Yeah, I think y'all can come back. Liar.
I tried to
I had
extend my.
something to say about it.
That's crazy, man.
Now you heard that man, Ron, right? You heard him. He said, "Not if I have something to say about it."
Mm,
That's a threat.
that is a threat.
It's an empty threat.
A threat nonetheless, Jerome.
An empty
There's two
threat is-
things that I'd rather threaten than the Commanders. Those two things being Jerry Jones's life
Mm-hmm.
and the Philadelphia Eagles.
And
Man,
See,
an empty
see, this is
bottle
why I don't
still
trust
hurts.
Ron. Ron is like literally an insider. He works for the organization.
that is
So
true.
he really could destroy us from the inside.
That
You
is
know what?
true.
Fuck the Cowboys too.
Oh,
I respect that.
That's crazy.
All
man.
grounds.
You know what?
I'm
Second
covered
half.
all
Fuck
grounds.
the
I
Commanders.
love that he forgets that he works there.
I need y'all to realize that Ron could very easily become the water boy and put some type of concoction in Terry McLaurin's drink, in
I'm
his Gatorade
saying.
bottle.
I'm saying.
Bro, this man Ron gonna convert. Watch, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
You
you
better hear
still
this
got
man
faith.
talking about something. That and who
That
are
man gonna
we?
be up
Oh, heck, nah, I ain't doing that.
over there.
I know
Oh,
whenever the Commanders would score a touchdown, it'd be like the fans there, they'd be trying to get me to do the Commanders dance. I'd just be looking. Nah.
I know you be, I know you be humming the little song when they score.
I ain't gonna lie. The song is catchy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, I know, bro.
But I'm not
You know
singing that
what?
joke.
I gotta give him that. Commander Washington has a top 5 NFL fight song.
What's number one,
Tough
Deontay?
I mean, I'm not gonna let you know, but I just want to let you know. the
What
Commanders
is
have a top
number
5.
one, Deontay?
I don't want to let you know, but Commander's got a top 5 fight
Hit him
song.
low, hit him high. Proud of these niggas, man.
Hell no.
I mean, I'll give y'all a brief little story. Then we'll go to Pootie KD. When I was at the Ravens Eagles game a couple seasons ago, and I was with my girlfriend. When we were there, we were sitting there, a bunch of Eagles fans. And first off, she looks at me and goes, "Why'd you put me over here?" Second, she then proceeds, as we were all singing the fight song, she goes, "When do you got? Yes, we know you can spell. Shut up."
That's crazy.
She
Why
got
did you bring
real-
her to that?
It
We
was a
don't
moment.
can't spell. The Philadelphia Mirror does not know how to spell the word Eagles. That's
She
okay.
can't. She
That
can't.
is canon.
That is canon. That is disgustingly canon. Uh, Pootie KD,
What?
the man with 2 nations.
That's right.
I'm going to ask you first about your Atlanta Falcons. I understand you may or may not have lost one of your rookies from last year because he is a nut job.
Yeah.
But the rest of your team so far, y'all picked up Tua Tagovailoa. I know you were having a problem with it last year, but overall, how was free agency for the Atlanta Falcons?
Tua is coming to compete. From word on the street from Ian Cunningham, the new general manager of the Atlanta Falcons, and this is good for both parties. I think it's a win-win situation here, either for Penix or Tua, or a new quarterback next year. There's literally no in between. Do I want Penix to start? Absolutely, absolutely.
Nah,
But if he ain't ready, then Tua's gonna have to be the guy, and I'm gonna have to pray for his downfall so Penix can get his try.
Wow.
Yeah, Penix is my guy. I wanted him there. I just didn't want him injured. That wasn't a part of the plan, but I digress. We also got old school Atlanta Falcon Austin Hooper. He shouldn't have left in the first place, but whatever. Wide receiver Zacchaeus. He was actually a decent return man for Chicago. Channing Tyndall. Only bringing him up because he's a dog, and so is Aziz. He's a dog. We got depth on the defensive line, which is something that we actually needed to do, was have good run stoppers. Because, yeah, Atlanta has pass rush, but they don't have no run stoppers, bro. Just ask Jonathan Taylor. So that's cool. And Pitts might be, we franchise tagged him. That's cool. But I think we're going to try to find some more money to give this man so he can stay in Atlanta. Goodbye to Tyler Algier and my man's Kay Nellis. I will miss you. I will miss you guys so much. But Tyler Algier, he wanted to start, and that makes sense. But so far, the offseason moves for Atlanta, I like. We got more depth on defense. Same with the Rams. Look, we only made 2 really big moves, and that's all. Like, we addressed the problem. The cornerback, Jalen Watson and Trent McDuffie, and we re-signed Cam Curl. So we could try to at least slow down Jackson Smith and Jigba twice a year, sometimes 3 times, because that was very annoying. But other than that, we probably going to get a wide receiver in the draft. Atlanta don't have a first-round pick. Thank you, Terry Fontenot and James Pierce Jr. for messing all of that up. But it's second-round pick. I think we either going to trade back to get more picks in the 3rd round or get a defensive tackle. That's where I would go. We only got 5 picks. Rams can get 2 picks in the draft. Both of them 6 rounds, and we'll be fine because we just know how to draft. The Falcons, Ian Cunningham, I don't know if he knows how to draft yet. He might. He's doing everything well so far. He has to have some type of flaw. Hopefully it's not drafting.
so he
Hopefully
gotta
it's
have some
something.
type of flaw.
He can't be. This is too good. This is too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
I mean,
He's already
yeah.
sounding better than Terry Fontenot.
you gotta give him his little chance.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the draft. That's his chance. He survives the draft. He gets our needs. Then I'll be like, okay, this guy's cool.
I mean, yeah, I could tell you a little happy Pooty KD. The Atlanta Falcons have a smidgen of hope, a little bit of hope. The Los Angeles Rams are always with hope. Y'all, if you have Sean McVay, you gonna be good.
And Les Snead is not playing no games.
Les Snead.
These
doesn't
guys
care
are
about
smart.
tactics.
These are not poverty. This is not a poverty franchise.
No, it's not.
They know
No,
what
it's
they're
not.
doing. The Falcons
do.
had to get rid of the old regime to find out if they know what they're doing. Okay. Matt Ryan, Ian Cunningham, they're working together. Kevin Stefanski, I don't know if he's a good head coach or not. Spoiler alert. But if you get 2-time coach of the year with the Cleveland Browns, I mean, you got to be good at something, right? Better than Raheem fucking Morris. Okay, I'm done. What about the
Raheem
Eagles, man?
Smiling Morris.
I can't stand it. He has no.
But who? Let me ask, who do y'all find more annoying? Raheem Smiley Morris or Jason the Clapper Garrett?
Oh God,
Oh,
Jason
Jason
Garrett.
Garrett.
Jason Garrett. Oh my God, forgot all about him. He's clapping his hands. He's over there losing by 30. Still clapping his hands, talking about let's go. But then Raheem just gonna look at the screen
I can't
Be like, man.
stand Jason Garrett, bro. He had that man for a whole decade to stand up and clap.
Yeah, just clapping stupid little hands. I still hate Raheem though.
It must be annoying to have a coach that just smiles in the face of failure.
Oh God. You know what? F that. What's up with the Eagles? What y'all need, man? Stop
What do
talking
we
about us.
need? We do need to. Me personally, I think we really need to replace Reed Blankenship, and Jalen Phillips. I know there's going to be some Eagles fans who say, Reed Blankenship. Well, I mean, he wasn't that good. He was only, but like, you have to take into account, bro. Like, he was there for so long, knew the scheme, and the dude could hit. Sometimes he was out of coverage. I understand, but the dude could hit. And sometimes it's all you really need. It's a guy who can hit and he get interceptions. Jalen Phillips, when he came to the team mid-season, our pass rush got significantly better. I am slightly worried about the pass rush. Not gonna lie, I think we're going to need a really good pass rusher. That's like our two, to me, our two glaring issues. I feel like our linebacker core is going to be fine without Nakobe Dean. I'm going to miss Nakobe Dean, but between Jahad Campbell, Zach Bond, I think I think we'll be fine. Uh, I'm I it feels like this entire offseason has been just trade rumor after trade rumor. 1 minute is Jalen Carter, the next minute is AJ Brown, back to Jalen Carter, back to AJ Brown. I'm
Sounds like you want to get rid of AJ Brown.
I don't. That's the crazy part.
Sounds
I like
you want
AJ.
AJ Brown on the Rams.
Whoa. Okay. We had this
Sounds
conversation.
Like
We
you want
had
our
this
first round
conversation.
picks for AJ
Sound
Brown.
like AJ Brown to the Commanders with Terry.
Yeah.
Wow.
AJ Brown to the
Wow.
Cowboys will be toxic.
That's so. Hold on.
We don't need that, man. But
You sure? I tried to
it's only one ball. You can't share it between three dread-headed niggas.
imagine though.
Hold up. I need you to imagine this scenario. Dak Prescott, after a stressful day of not marrying his girlfriend, comes into the locker room and has CeeDee Lamb dropping stuff. He got George Pickens listening to NBA YoungBoy. He got AJ Brown reading War and Peace, not practicing. Do you think a light skin can handle that much?
No,
Absolutely not.
I feel like he would start losing his hair, but he ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't think. No.
I asked this man, hey, I'll give you some first round picks because the Rams love giving out the picks. That's easy. This man talking about, yeah, I want the picks and Puka Nakua. Even
not
trade. I
trading-
said, get
Not
out
to
my
mention,
face.
What
Get out my
picks do
face.
What picks do you have right now?
Yo, 2028. You can get 2029. You can get our future first round picks.
Man,
We trying to win right now.
You can get the 2040.
24.
Yeah, you want 2040
Yeah.
first round pick by all
Come on,
means.
man. You
We'll
know the
win a
Rams
chip
do
by
with them
then.
picks. You know how they
Yeah,
do
we
picks.
don't need it.
Ain't nothing.
We don't need it.
I understand the Clippers did that, and now they don't have a normal first round pick until my grandkids will be going to school. But come on,
And what would the Commanders give them?
I don't want Terry McLaurin, bro. I don't want
Who
Terry
says this
McLaurin.
is-
You're not getting them. You're not
Yeah.
getting them, buddy.
What?
You
Why
t-
don't you ask for somebody
you-
on defense or something? Like,
Who do you all? I mean, who do they have on defense that the Eagles could use?
That's a good question.
look,
That-
I don't know. I was
the
gonna let
silence
y'all
was
answer.
Me?
Or
look,
Daphne Owe. We just got him.
You
We got him. Shiny, I know how he likes a shiny toy.
You would give him up to have AJ Brown on your team.
I actually don't want AJ, but
About to say.
I'll take him if you're gonna just hand him out.
Yeah, all jokes aside, I don't want him. Like, seriously.
I don't want AJ Brown either, so don't even
I
try
don't
to
want
get
AJ
him.
Brown. I was joking. Though.
Now AJ on the Cowboys would be peak
That would
entertainment.
be so funny.
Peak entertainment.
Jerry
oh my
Jones,
god.
what are you doing, bro?
Oh
Oh
my
man, you know how
Nothing.
yo. That's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Cause it just be drama every week. Somebody gonna get mad they not getting the ball.
Yep.
You can't
Parlays
win.
are gonna
That
be
can't
destroyed.
win.
Yep. 1 week is George
Can't,
Pickens.
we
1
can't
week is
share the
CeeDee
ball
Lamb.
too long, bro. It's just
Hey.
impossible to share the ball.
And I have a
between
feeling
three
that
niggas.
AJ gonna get the ball the least.
And then the defense is still going to sell y'all.
Yeah, defensive. Yeah.
It don't even matter.
That's a given.
It don't even matter.
You just said your best corner is me.
Kobe Durant.
So
Kobe Durant.
Our best corner at this point in time is Kobe Durant.
He's like
someone's
wasn't he like
Matt-
the slot on the Rams or like the third best corner or some shit? I don't know.
He's all right. He's cool.
He better than Forbes, I can say that.
Yes.
Yeah, he is better than
Who
Forbes.
we still have on the roster last time I checked.
He's better than Forbes. Yep.
Yeah.
Is he better than Bland? You think?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
I
feel
ain't gonna
like-
lie. I saw that man Deron Bland getting cooked on live television too many times.
I saw that man get his ankles broken by Marvin Harrison Jr.
that was a
Yeah, that was bad.
nasty prime
That was
time.
That was
bad.
bad. That was bad. That was
Bad.
He even had CD like, damn.
His kids went to school and was like, "Yo, I don't even want to go Monday, bro. They gonna
So
cook my dad."
It was so bad that we lost to the Cardinals.
The baseball team.
You know, if
Baseball
Kyler Murray is in the state of Texas, he's gonna win.
Mm,
It doesn't
Yeah.
even matter if he's
I don't
playing or
think
not.
we've ever beaten that man. I'm not gonna lie.
you haven't. No,
I don't
told
you
think he's
haven't.
ever. No, I think this is a real stat. I don't think he's ever
Yes.
lost in the state of Texas.
It's specific. I think it's in that specific stadium, AT&T Stadium. He has never lost in
Bruh,
in high
I
school,
swear.
in college.
I watched
in
a
pro.
highlight tape of him, and I was like, I think he messed up our teams at least once in his career as a professional athlete. At least once, because he was
He
going
messed up
crazy
my
on
team.
everybody.
Every time.
Yeah.
Which
Matter of fact, the game we lost, we wasn't even
Uh-huh.
playing against him.
So
Mind you, we lost to him last year. We lost to Josh Dobbs.
Yeah. Out of
Oh.
Tennessee. The Pastronaut.
volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
I-
Yeah, I'm
I'm,
sorry,
uh,
Jerron. You did have a rough go.
That's he owns y'all. I'm sorry.
That's
But,
crazy.
I wanna take us to another segment real quick. Still about free agency. My friends, I have other friends who are teams of or fans of teams who, let's just go ahead and say it, they are not so good. They need encouragement. And so I'm gonna pass a question around to each member of the team. Starting first with you, Pootie KD. I have a friend.
I knew he was going to pick me first. What is it?
I have a friend who is a Miami Dolphins fan,
Oof.
and they just signed Malik Willis. Pootie KD, do you have words of encouragement for that Dolphins fan friend of mine?
Honestly, I do. Because you can't go anywhere else but up. The Dolphins need a lot of stuff. Like a lot. And you got to start somewhere. Why not quarterback? And, I mean, y'all took the biggest cap hit on God's green earth to get rid of Tua, turn the ball over, who is now my quarterback. Thank you. Ugh.
Mm.
Sorry, I had to think deep about that. But,
That
I
was-
mean, look, you still got Devon Achane. Yay. Right? That's cool. You still got Jalen Waddle for now. Right? You still got pieces. Look, man, I don't know what else to say. You're killing me here. It's the Dolphins
Look,
are
bro.
property as well.
I want to say that was a Pusha T level. Ugh.
Oh.
So
I mean, you can only go up. Get some draft picks, and hopefully you can stop the run and stop the pass. Offense, I don't know how that's going to work. Unless Malik Willis is like the next coming of who?
he trying to find a comparison.
Ryan Tannehill?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll go for that. I'm passing the mic now.
Oh, Ron, I have a friend who is a Vikings fan. They just got Kyler Murray. Do you have words of encouragement for my Viking fan friend?
Um, yeah, sure. On the surface, this is not a bad pickup because I mean, can you get much worse than 9? I don't think so. So you can only go up from here. JJ McCarthy is ass.
Yes.
But at the same time, JJ McCarthy put up 300 yards on my defense. But that's not the point,
bro.
That is not the point. JJ McCarthy is so astronomically ass that he managed to put up 300 yards on even my more astronomically ass defense. But he's not going to be your quarterback. You got Kyler Murray. Maybe Justin Jefferson will actually get the ball. Maybe TJ Hawkinson might get the ball. Maybe Jordan Addison, look at all these weapons he has, might get the ball. You know who couldn't get the ball?
Reach.
9.
Yeah.
And then when 9 wasn't playing, you had a quarterback with the name of Max Brosmer. That man won a game and completed 15 passes for 63 yards. You can't get much worse than that.
I
You
want
honestly
them a
can't get
poverty
any worse.
franchise so bad, but I can't. The
Oh,
Dolphins
man.
are still worse than them.
So at this point, it's only up because you can't get much worse than those 2 other quarterbacks on your roster.
Don't
You really
forget
can't.
Carson Wentz.
And you have Carson Wentz. Mind you, Carson Wentz used to be an MVP conversation a while ago.
Very true.
But I'd rather put in Carson Wentz than to trust in 9 and Max Brosmer. So at this point, you should be actually glad that you got Kyler on a rental year to see, prove a year to see what he does.
Yeah, I think they signed him, 1.3 million for 1 year? So you basically got him for free. The Cardinals are
Got
still
him for
paying him.
free. Cardinals is paying that man $40 million this year. Just like Atlanta is paying to a $1 million when the Dolphins owe that
1.3.
nigga $99 million. So
Jesus.
yeah, hey, it's a proven year. You ain't got nothing to worry about, honestly. I mean, if it doesn't work, then you're back to square one. Just get rid of 9. That's all I'm saying.
Not to add insult to injury, but do you think the Vikings are in a better state than the Dolphins is?
The Vikings, yes, because the Dolphins are at the state of nothing. Like, it's like the bar that the Dolphins is at. It's like sometimes you got to move the bar up and down.
Yes.
Their bar doesn't even exist. Like, it's not even visible.
But the Vikings,
The
they have a
Vikings
bar.
have a bar. They won 9 games in spite of this. So,
9.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
He said it.
yeah,
he said it.
they did win 9 games with 9 playing quarterback. But look, there's not many quarterbacks in the league that's worse than 9, unless you want to talk about playoff CJ Stroud. But other than that,
Oof.
ain't much quarterbacks worse than that. So this is a good thing. You got Kyler Murray, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, a better O-line than Arizona had, Justin Jefferson. Your defense still got Brian Flores back there calling in plays. So yeah, I feel like they can win 9 to 10 games.
Jesus Christ. They ain't going anywhere if they won. All right, whatever. Go ahead.
Mr. E, I have a poor friend.
Wait, how many friends you got, bro? We're supposed to be the
got
only
one.
ones.
Dang.
That's crazy.
I got friends all over the world. Unfortunately, this friend decided that or really his parents decided that he was going to be born into the fandom of the Jets.
I knew it.
I knew it. You knew it
I
too.
knew it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
I have one piece of advice for that man,
What?
and that's to, at this point, you're just going to have to find a new team. I don't really.
Nigga, are you still in my glory?
Yeah,
Say no, say no, say no, say
It
no,
is
say
his
no.
turn. Let him
Say
rap.
no.
him
No,
rap.
go ahead. No, go
That's,
ahead.
that's, the,
John.
that's the only thing I got to say. You just got to find a team. There's literally no, I don't know what else I can say.
Mr. E,
Oh,
do you
man.
have anything to say to this poor man that just got Geno Smith? Really, my friend is Geno Smith. Do you have anything to say to him? To give him some
Oh,
hope?
the Geno Smith?
You have
Good
anything to
luck,
say to
brother.
Geno Smith?
Good luck, man. Listen, your coach is Aaron Glenn. I don't know why he's still there, but he's still there. Woody Johnson is your owner. I don't know why he's still there, but
Yeah.
he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Woody Johnson's kids are running the organization. I don't know what's going on. So, to the Jets fans out there that's listening to the show, listen, I get it. My owner used to suck. We used to have the worst owner in the league. So I feel your pain. The only hope you have is Woody Johnson selling the team. If he doesn't sell the team, you are FUCKED. Fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, man. Sorry. There's no hope.
Oof. None. You can't even like tell them that the parking might be good at
I
MetLife
don't,
or
Deontay, I don't try to practice lying. I don't try to do that.
That's good.
That's good.
I usually try to be honest with my friends. And I would like to think that these Jets, I mean, I don't know any Jets fans, so you're not really my friend, but I don't want to lie to you, brother. So, yeah, it's
You know, I actually have a
It's
Jets
tough.
friend, like a fan. I mean, I have a friend that likes the Jets.
Mm.
And you know, this man was talking to me. I remember back then when they had the number 2 pick, right? Yeah, I believe the
Mhm.
draft was like 2018, 2019, one of the years.
Oh man.
And they selected Zach Wilson. This man was high as a kite, right?
Mm.
The man couldn't be any happier. The man's like, we just got Zach Wilson. We might make the playoffs. And I'm like, brother, we don't know that yet. But he didn't want to hear anything I had to say. He didn't want to hear anything I had to say. So he saw what happened. You know, Zach Wilson's 3 years there. He was like, I have to say that you was right. But we got Aaron Rodgers now. It's going to change. And I was like, brother,
Mm.
you're the Jets. Nothing changes.
Yep.
You're the Jets. Nah,
And, you
just
know,
saying you're the
Aaron Rodgers
Jets
leaves
and that
and
being the acceptance is crazy.
Look, poverty
you just
franchise is a
gotta-
poverty franchise. I apologize to the Dolphins.
The
I'm so
Jets,
sorry.
like, I mean, they did make some moves though. They did make some moves. You got Minka Fitzpatrick, even though that man does not want to be there. But you got Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I got some first round picks. You know, I don't know if you can use them on. Probably not using them on everything.
There
But hey,
was a- there
you got
was
some
a
first
person
round
that-
picks.
There was a person that got sent to the Jets, and he was just like, I knew it was an opportunity, as soon as I signed. And
Well,
I was just
Demario
like,
Davis.
bro, you just signed your depth. What are you doing? You just knew
Demario
there was a job
Davis
opening over there.
said, and I quote, he said, once I saw the Jets was a potential opportunity, I knew I had to go sign.
So,
And I heard that sentence, I'm like, you might be the only person on the face of this planet that might have said this.
Mm.
what a moron.
Well, 1KT, I got one other friend, and he's going to need some encouragement from you. He is a Houston Texans fan. Now, you might be saying, but wait a minute, the Texans were in the playoffs last season. But 1KT, I think they're having a little bit of nervousness. I think CJ Stroud is making them nervous. They've been in the playoffs, they win the first round, and then they lose in the second round. It's almost like clockwork at this point. 1KT, do you have any encouraging words from my Houston Texan fan friend? Well, while 1KT gets himself prepared, do y'all have any words from my Houston Texans fan friend?
This man CJ Stroud cut his dreadlocks off. He's going through a change right now.
Oh, that's not CJ Stroud, that's John Legend.
All right, so I thought it would look like I thought it would look like an East Coast Bryce Young. So now he doesn't look like Brittany Griner anymore. Okay, cool. Cool. That's awesome.
Legend.
He do look like John. I told you he's going through something right now. We need to be there for him.
Yo, Jerron, where do you be getting this from, bro?
I can't tell me he don't look smack like John Legend, bro.
No, he did.
Hold on, let me look at this real quick, bro.
We're
Yo, with
supposed
his
to be
new
giving him
cut,
words of
this man
encouragement on his
looks like-
Texans team.
He looks like John Legend, bro.
No.
Hold on, I need a picture. Hold on, did he really cut his hair?
CJ Stroud.
You ain't know. Where have
is-
you been?
I
Yeah.
don't pay attention to CJ Stroud's haircuts.
He cut his hair and then he went to church and yeah, he found it. He found in God because he
Yeah.
was so ass.
Yeah.
So listen,
Words
he
of
gonna be
encouragement for the
fine.
Texans, y'all.
The Texans will be fine, man.
Words of
They just-
encouragement. The team is fine. It's just CJ Stroud got to stop. Well, my fault. John Legend got to play better.
That's the same.
That's it, man.
Because like that's just
could've
as soon
won
as
the
he
Super
cleans
Bowl.
up that, yeah, they could have. I feel like they had a better team than the Patriots. They at least should have been in the AFC Championship game, but they were held back by CJ Stroud,
All of
and
a
it
sudden.
got to a point where CJ Stroud was so bad those 2 playoff games that he became the new bar of ass. Like
Mhm.
niggas used to use what's his name, JJ McCarthy, as the bar of ass. It's at this point now, niggas don't even say McCarthy. It's like, for instance, they were talking about Caleb Williams. They're like, Caleb Williams, you're gonna get 2 things. Either he's gonna give you a throw that looks like something like Brady or Breeze, or he'll like CJ Stroud. He became the new bar of ass. Now, when you call somebody ass, we think of CJ Stroud. That is a problem.
Right when I gave that man praise. And y'all know how
So-
I feel about Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah,
They
that's
just don't
true.
prosper in the league until CJ Stroud showed up. And that rookie season was really, really good. And then he started to regress a little bit, and we kept blaming the offensive line. All right, sure, whatever. And then we started seeing more and more ass, more ass. And we just like, bro, I don't know if CJ Stroud it, man. Ask the Carolina Panthers. They wish they had CJ Stroud over Bryce Young, but now, do they?
Yeah, at this
Look-
point, I don't know.
Right. That's weird.
Mm.
We were sure that the Texans made the right choice. Now the defense, all world, the best in the league,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you know. But C.A. Stroud was like, "Oh right, I gotta carry on offense too. Dang, I don't know if I know how to do that for real, y'all. What do I do? You hope. Come on, bro. You C.J. Stroud. Find a way to get it done. If not, then Texans' hope is all lost for real. You can have a great defense, but you know, defense wins championships, right? That's the old saying. Well, offense puts
Mhm.
points on the board. You ain't got that, then get out, just get out. You taking up space in the playoffs. All right. That's my words of encouragement. Did that sound encouraging?
You know what? Once we kind of got deeper into it, past the John Legend crack and calling, C.J. Stroud buns, I think we managed to find something encouraging for my Texans fan friend. I think he might go to sleep tonight and only cry 1 tear.
All right.
So
Well, that's
thank you.
good. He don't look like Brittany Griner anymore.
That's okay.
He's
Well-
changed. He's been delivered.
He don't look like Brittany Griner, but
Yeah.
he do look like John Legend.
He do look like John Lynch. Playing under center for the Houston Texans.
As we transition from NFL talk to NBA talk, I do want to put out what I think might be Twitter post of the week. Christian Kirk got signed to the 49ers, and somebody posted, Nick Bosa going to see C. Kirk on a locker and break down in tears. So
Oh,
that's
God.
that's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
And actually true.
As we transition to the basketball talk. Big news in the world of basketball. Well, was big, I guess. But no. I'm gonna give it respect. Everybody else is kind of clowning on it. I'm gonna give it some level of respect. Bam Adebayo dropped 83 points on the Wizards. 40 of them were free throws. I understand. However, that's 83 points. And I'm going to give him that much. You know, Kobe dropped 81, and the Wilts wasn't even televised. So I'll give Bam Margera that much credit. Now,
Not Bam Margera. You know that's not Bam Margera. You tried to get away with that. You know that is not that. Asia Wilson's going to whoop your ass.
she actually might. Ron, as a Wizards fan, Is this rock bottom?
Is this rock bottom? I mean, you can't get any worse, right?
Are
Oh,
you
dude.
sure?
Oh, you underestimate.
I mean,
Are you
unless you
sure?
allow a dude to score 100 points, that's the only way you can get worse than this. And I feel like that's
So-
just impossible.
I feel like I feel like we're at a point now where I don't know what the bottom is.
We're at a point where we're at this point. They don't even care. They just want a top 3 pick, right? That's what they're striving for, and it's pretty blatant that they're tanking. So
Mhm.
they're doing everything in their power to make sure they are ass, which they are. So they're doing the right thing because AD not playing, Trae Young out there, but I don't know what he's doing for real. He's just out there. He really just scrimmaging. Everybody else, they playing for next year. They trying to make the team next year.
Mm.
Those two, they gonna be on the team. They don't really care. The GM, he not getting fired. Because guess what? He gonna have the top 3 pick. The
Hopefully.
coach, he might be gone, but at the same time, he might not be. We'll see.
I just want to also say, as of right now, the Wizards actually are second to last in the entire NBA. The only team supposedly worse than us is the Pacers. Mr. E, are we going to get a top 6 pick? Or sorry, a top 3 pick in the draft?
I hope so. You need it.
You
Sick of
sound
losing, yo.
so depressed.
Sick of losing.
Cause why did he have to do that against the Wizards, man?
And then the next game he had, how many points did he have?
It was around
Like
like
8 or 18 or something like that.
Yeah, the next game he shot a whopping 6 for 21.
Well, it's
But I
still
also have to say, how
Uh-huh.
the heck did he shoot 43 free throws? How did that even happen?
they just hacked him. They couldn't stop him 1-on-1, so they just got the whole team to just swarm him.
pretty
And
much.
he made some free throws, the bulk of them at least.
It almost felt like they was all just working together. At some point, I feel like it gets to a point where you need to just change strategies. If you're going to have 4 people playing hack-a-bam, then and it's not working, do something else. Look, I understand. The Wizards are supposed to be losing. This is a tank season. It's a blatant tank at that.
Don't let
It's
them break
probably-
any records on you. Like, I get the tank, but come on, y'all. Now it's Wilt, Bam, and Kobe. That's it. That's y'all tanking. Unforgivable.
We gave Bam Adebayo the second most points scored in a game, and the most points scored in a televised game.
Lost
Look.
for words. You poor thing.
There needs to be something, anything. I beg you. Top 3 pick has to be. No, not even top 3 anymore. Top 3, I feel like is too friendly. We need the first pick.
That's
We need it.
that's not. No, no. Well, good luck. Aren't the Pacers in front of y'all?
Yes, the Pacers are in front of us. But you know what? The NBA handed the Mavericks that pick last year.
Yo, you know why they did that? That man, Adam Silver, I'm telling you, he called the Dallas Mavericks. Specifically spoke to that man, Nico Harris. He said, listen, you trade Luka to the Lakers, I'll give you Cooper Flag, I guarantee it.
But I might lose my job, Adam.
It don't matter.
So be
You
it.
getting Cooper Flag.
Right.
He said, you lose your job, I'm going to pay your bills. You good.
You lose your job, I'm gonna pay your bills.
And that's exactly what he did. He sent Luka there. Luka's now a Laker. Cooper Flag is a Dallas Maverick. And the rest is history. Because there's no way. The Mavericks didn't even have a bottom 10 record and got the first pick. So you can't tell me he ain't guaranteed him Cooper Flag. He guaranteed Nico Harris that he would get Cooper Flag. You know why? Because the NBA ratings were down. NBA ratings were down from the past couple of years. And they said, you know what, LA needs some more star power. And like, we need to call a team right now. And who's a perennial all-star? Actually, he's not a perennial. Who's a perennial superstar? Perennial Hall of Famer. Luka Doncic. He's like, listen, you got Luka, and we got to increase our ratings. Send them to LA, and we will help you. Now, in the long run, did that help Nico Harris? No, the man got fired. But Cooper Flag is in Dallas. You know, they're still, I don't know. I guess they're rebuilding at this point. Kyrie Irving's still there. He ain't playing, though. And Adam Silver is still paying Nico Harris's bills because he is unemployed. So.
Yeah. I guess he's on a friggin' sugar baby contract right now.
What?
So, yeah, he has to be. That's the only explanation. He's getting paid to sit at home. What is Nico doing right now?
Listening to us.
Hey, Nico, you listening to me? I got one thing to tell you. You knew that trade was not good. You knew it was a bad trade. And I know Adam Silver was going to do something if you didn't do it. I understand. But at the same time, you got to think about your dignity. Think about the respect you had in that league. And you did that. Nobody respect you. That's why nobody going to hire you. So good luck being a sugar baby.
Also, keep in mind, Dallas also got the first pick in the WNBA draft with another, quote, generational star and got Paige Bueckers. So, yeah, Dallas was pretty much handed 2 first-round picks for 2 legendary white ballers. That almost feels impossible. We're going to start closing out the show, but a fun little topic. As y'all know, sometimes sports betting can get a little out of hand. You know, you just want to see if you can hit a parlay. I won't call myself addicted, but I will say sometimes you just want to you just want to make some good money. And sometimes you're willing to do anything it takes to get some good money, such as watch the stupidest sport in the world, pretend to be a fan of a sport just to hit your parlay. Cruddy Ron, have you ever in your life made a parlay for a sport that you knew you had nothing, no knowledge about, but you still made a parlay for it anyway?
Yes, and I'm not proud of it, but it did happen. Yeah,
What's
matter
the
of fact,
sport?
I made an NHL parlay. I don't watch a goddamn of anything of hockey. I don't even know the teams. Only team I know is the Capitals. All right, other than that, I made a parlay, and it was like 6 legs. At all those legs, how many of those hit? 4.
4?
So it wasn't terrible. It had about 4 legs hit out of the 6. Mind you, I made a baseball parlay. I don't watch the baseball. I don't watch it. I know a little song, but I ain't watching. 8-legger. Missed off of 1 for 800. And I remember the nigga name who sold me to this
Who?
day.
Who?
Randy Arozarena. You Dominican bastard. He sold me at 800. How dare you? That was the only baseball parlay I've ever put in my life. You sold me. You shunned.
If it makes you feel better, the U.S. just beat the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic. So,
And you know who sold them? Probably Randy Arozarena.
I'm not proud of my parlay. I knew nothing about this sport. I didn't even know it existed. However, when you just want to make some money, sometimes you find the most interesting ways to make it. Have any of you ever watched Hungarian soccer?
Did you did you say fucking Hungarian soccer? Do you even know what
FanDuel,
Hungary is? Where is that even at?
it's in
What
Europe.
continent is that?
It's in
Europe.
Europe. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
I don't even know
I'm
how you found that.
FanDuel. When you look deep, deep, deep in the recesses of FanDuel, you will find something. I had no knowledge of anybody playing soccer from Hungary. Bro, let me tell you right now, I'm positive. All I did was throw darts and say, well, I think he'll make a goal. Well, I think they'll have this many goals. I think they'll have this many shots on the goal. And unfortunately for me, I didn't get nary a thing correct. But I learned a valuable lesson that day. Next time, I'm going to bet on Swedish soccer. I might know better with that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Total Talk Sports. I'm going to go back around the room one last time. Mr. E, any final words?
Man, listen, Commanders, we up. I don't care what anybody say.
Left hand up?
Left hand up. I'm believing. Okay. The last time I was here, I said AP needed to get his head out his ass, and he did it.
Mm.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the power. And maybe this is just DC delusion. I don't care. I'm feeding into it. Fuck the Eagles.
Okay. All right. Cruddy Ron, you got one final word for us.
Yeah, so I feel like we was missing our Jada Parker segment, so I'm assuming that will happen next show. But anyway, Jerry Jones, you know, you're finally doing something, you old bastard. Still fucking hate you, but you're finally doing something. We'll see what we do with these first round picks. Trying to need a linebacker desperately. So get us a linebacker, get us a DB. See what we do with that second and third round pick. I don't know. Maybe package it for a player. We'll see. Maybe try to grab Patrick Queen. I don't know. Do something. Because you ain't done yet. I like what I seen. I like the progress, but you're not done until I say you're done. So I need some more progress. But other than that, you know, we definitely made some improvements. I like our hire in Christian Parker. This new coaching staff that we have, I got some high hopes for these guys. And, you know, the feeling's good.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck the Eagles.
Okay. Pootie KD, any final words for the show tonight? Ooh. Pootie KD decided he was going to telepathically send me his words right now. It's all good, Pootie KD. I already know what he's going to say. Falcons and go Rams and F the birds.
Any
Correction,
final
fuck
words
the
for
Eagles.
you, Deontay?
Well, you know what? I'm a believer still in the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe in them. I think they're going to do something really, really special this season. I genuinely feel like it's since it's an even numbered year, and apparently when there's an even numbered year, we go deep in the playoffs. So
You're right. Dang.
you're right. Yes, sir. It's an even numbered year. And I just have faith. I have faith in our new OC. I have faith always in Vic Fangio. I got faith in Howie season and Nick Sirianni. Well, I do have faith in you, but it's not as much as the other, not as much as Howie. But I still got faith in you. So go Birds
I have a
and
question.
hit me.
Since you said that, do you agree or disagree that Nick Sirianni has a very punchable face?
If he wasn't the Eagles coach, I would agree with you.
All right, that's all I need to know.
So, until next week, y'all, this has been Total Talk Sports with Tay DZ, Pooty KD, Mr. E, and Cruddy, and new member 1K Tay. And until next time, stay safe.